It costs £100,000 to play this golf course. This is Ardfin on the southern tip of Jura, and as of summer 2025, the only way you can play it is if you book the entire estate for £50,000 per night for a minimum of 2 nights. Thankfully, we squeezed our tee time in a year before that. The course used to be open to the public in the month of October. It wasn't exactly cheap back then either, but your dad only turned 60 once. The story of Ardfin begins back in the early 1800s when the estate was created by the Campbell family. 200 years later, it was claimed by Greg Coffey, an Australian hedge fund manager who's been a mainstay on the world's rich list for the last 10 years. The challenges of such an ambitious project in such a remote location created friction, but eventually Bob Harrison saw development to a conclusion and the course opened for play in 2019. The experience at Ardfin begins in the clubhouse, where the exposed stonework of the weathered building is complemented by rich dark wood installations and a collection of beautifully curated trinkets. Unfortunately, the weather was not on our side, but it only added to the drama of the landscape. Holes stretch along a jagged coastline where deep black waves crash in slow motion into the rocky outcrops of the Atlantic. The wind eventually blows us into the halfway hut that sits at the back of the 11th green, a building with a rock and roll backstory that puts all other golfing pit stops to shame. Back in 1994, British electronic duo KLF burned £1 million in cash in this very spot. The embers of banknotes have long since burned out, but the fishing hut remains a sanctuary of warmth in the wilderness. We knock back hot soup and crisps to prepare us for the closing stretch, the first hole of which knocks us for 6. Par 3 plays across the sea inlet to a green 180 yards away. More holes stretch along the coastline before we gain some elevation and move inland, where the 16th green offers the iconic view from the photos you've seen.